Mic check.
To the end for 2 milli. Do-do-do-do-do, that's the audio daily double. Rappers need to fall off just to save me the trouble. Yo, watch your own back, hit me to go out alone, black. Stay in the zone, turn H2O to cognac. On doomsday, ever since the womb till I'm back with my brother went. That's what my tumor say. Right above my government tumulate. Either unmarked or engraved, hey, who's to say? I wrote this one in BCDCO section. If you don't believe me, go get bagged and check then. Cell number 17, I'm under the top bunk. I say this not to be me, was bad like a pop junk. Pop the trunk on C-Cypher punk, leave a left scrape, God forbid. If ain't no escape, blame a left take. Definition super villain. A killer who loved children, one who is well skilled in destruction as well as building. My city selling teaches the trife to be trifer. I'm trading science fiction with my man, a live lifer. A pie piper, holler a rhyme, a dollar and a dime. Do his thing, bring around the white collar crime. Get out my face, ask about my case, theme toothpaste. Fresh cement, funky style, nigga to death to death. And dope fiends still in their teens. Shook niggas turn witness. Real men's mind their own business. That's the difference between sissy pissy rappers is double dutch. How come I hold a microphone double clutch? COs make rounds, never have odds found. On shakedown, lockdown, wet dreams of Fox Brown. On doomsday, ever since the womb till I'm back where my brother went. That's what my tumor say. Right above my government tumulate. Either unmarked or engraved, hey, who's to say? Doomsday, ever since the womb till I'm back to the essence. Read it off the tomb. Either engraved or unmarked grave, who's to say? Pass the mic like pass the peas like they used to say. Some MFers don't like how Sally walk. I tell y'all fools is hella cool, how ladies from Cali talk. Never let it interfere with the Yeti ghetto slang. Nicknames off nipple and timber nipples metal fang. Known amongst hoes for the bang bang. Known amongst foes for flow without no talking orangutans. Only gin and tang, guzzle out a rusty tin can. Me and this mic is like yin and yang. Clang, crime don't pay. Listen, dude, it's like me holding up the line at the kissing booth. I took her back to the truck, she was uncool. Spitting all out the sunroof, through her missing tooth. But then she has a sexy voice, sound like Jazzy Joyce. So I turned it up faster than a speeding knife. Strong enough to please a wife. Able to drop today's math in the 48 keys of life. Cut the crap for us rap. Touch the mic and get the same thing an A-Rab would do to you for stealing. What the devil? He's on another level. It's a word, no a name. MF, the super villain. Doomsday. Mic check. To the end for 2 milli. That's the audio daily double. Rappers need to fall off just to save me the trouble. Yo, watch your own back, hit me and go out alone. Black, stay in the zone, turn H2O to cognac. On doomsday, ever since the womb till I'm back with my brother went. That's what my tumor say. Right above my government accumulate. Either unmarked or engraved, hey, who's to say? I wrote this one in BCDCO section. If you don't believe me, go get bagged and check then. Cell number 17, I'm under the top bunk. I say this not to be mean, was bad like a pop junk. Pop the trunk on C-Cypher punk, leave him left scrape. God forbid, if ain't no escape, blame a left take. Definition super villain. A killer who loved children, one who is well skilled in destruction as well as building. My city selling teachers the trife to be trifer. I'm trading science fiction with my man, a live lifer. A pie piper, holler a rhyme, a dollar and a dime. Do his thing, ring around the white collar crime. Get out my face, ask about my case, theme toothpaste. Fresh cement, funky style, nigga to death to death. And dope fiends still in their teens. Shook niggas turn witness. Real men's mind their own business. That's the difference between sissy pissy rappers is double dutch. How come I hold a microphone double clutch? COs make rounds, never have odds found. On shakedown, lockdown, wet dreams of Fox Brown. On doomsday, ever since the womb till I'm back where my brother went. That's what my tumor say. Right up on my government accumulate. Either unmarked or engraved, hey, who's to say? Doomsday, ever since the womb till I'm back to the essence. Read it off the tomb. Either engraved or unmarked grave, who's to say? Pass the mic like Pastor P's like they used to say. Some MFers don't like how Sally walk. I tell y'all fools is hella cool, her ladies from Cali talk. Never let it interfere with the Yeti ghetto slang. Nicknames off nipple and timber nipples metal fang. Known amongst hoes for the bang bang. Known amongst foes for flow without no talking orangutans. Only gin and tang, guzzle out a rusty tin can. Me and this mic is like yin and yang. Clang, crime don't pay. Listen, youth, it's like me holding up the line at the kissing booth. I took her back to the truck, she was uncool. Spitting all out the sunroof, through her missing tooth. But then she has a sexy voice, sound like Jazzy Joyce. So I turned it up faster than a speeding knife. Strong enough to please a wife. Able to drop today's math in the 48 keys of life. Cut the crap for us rap. Touch the mic and get the same thing an A-Rab would do to you for stealing. What the devil? He's on another level. It's a word, no a name. MF, the super villain. Mic check. I used to cop a lot, but never cop no drop. Hold mics like ponytails tight and bobble ops. Stop, stick around, come through and dig the sound of the fly brown 606 cycle. Who throws a dick around? Bound to go three flat. Came to destroy rap. It's an intricate plot of a b-boy strap. Mem stack cats get kidnapped. Then release a statement to the press. Let the rest know who did that. Metal fist terrorists claim responsibility. Broken household name usually set in hostility. What is MF, you silly? I like to take meds to the end for 2 milli. Do-do-do-do-do, that's an audio daily double. Rappers need to fall off just to save me the trouble, yo.
One. Whoa. Whoops, that
Mic check.
stick on the old camera. Oh, wait, it took a little bit, bro. That was the old camera. What the heck? Okay. USB 3.0 video. Then there we go. There we go. Hey! Oh my god, y'all. Oh my god. I was trying to test the stream earlier. I was trying to test to make sure it all slid in, but it's working now. What in the world? Oh, that's just that. It is working now and it is live. Yo, what is up? What is up, beautiful people? What is up? What is up? We are here. We are live. We are up. And my camera is acting weird and jumpy. I don't know why it's acting weird and jumpy, but we're here. We are here. Chris in 24 in the chat. What is up? You came just in time. How are we doing? I don't know what's wrong with my camera. I don't know what's wrong with my camera. Hang on. I don't know. This camera is weird as hell. What if I click on this? What does it give me? Okay, that looks a little better. Looks a little better. Let me just make this bigger. There we go. Yo, okay, we're back. We're here. How are we doing, y'all? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. It's rainy where I am. We had some thunderstorms, but regardless of the thunderstorms that have been happening, we're keeping it nice and cool in here, as we tend to do, as we normally tend to do. Y'all, this is nice. This is nice. This is chill. This is chill. So, y'all, I just wanted to, before we really, really get started with everything, I it's awesome to hear that you're doing good, Chris. It's awesome to hear that you're doing good. It has been a weird year. It's been such a weird year. But Tokon coming out, a lot of things happened this year that were, things that happened throughout the year. But Tokon coming out was one of the real good things to happen this year. And the way I talk about Marvel makes me sound like an old head. So let me hush because I ain't that old. But yeah, it's been a real weird year. But it's a good day today. And we were just streaming Tokon yesterday. That beta was perfect. That beta was perfect. I might love fighting games, but I'm not like real crazy into like the tech and stuff about it. I mean, that's kind of funny coming from the fact that I have a whole series where I am working on trying to improve my skills as a Honda and soon to be Alex Main in Street Fighter 6. But just getting on there and playing and seeing the matches was just amazing. This morning I saw Sonic Fox. This morning I got to I don't know if I was able to record it, but this morning I got to look at footage of Pulse and Sonic Fox going at it, which is crazy to me because I grew up watching Sonic Fox's Mortal Kombat runs. As a teen, I grew up watching his Mortal Kombat runs, seeing him play. Oh my God, I'm not gonna lie, I felt I felt the spirit watching watching Sonic Fox go at the controls, and then of course putting up live footage and everything, just watching them play. Y'all can see since it's tier list day, my hot topic I got my Hot Topic Fantastic Four shirt on. Um, by the way, yes, if you are tapped into the comics, this is an Alex Ross art piece. If y'all don't know, because I'm definitely going to show some pictures of Alex Ross when we get to our computer capture, but Alex Ross is one of my all-time favorite artists and an underrated storyteller. People know Alex Ross because of his artwork, but I know him because he made Kingdom Come, Justice, and Marvels. Now, Alex Ross is an artist that does a lot of realistic artwork. I'll have some links of Alex Ross's artwork popped up when we are going through and looking at some footage and some tier list stuff. But Alex Ross's artwork was a huge inspiration for me. Fun fact, I studied art in my final year of my undergrad. I was a journalism major and I did all the requirements needed for both journalism and for media, but I still needed some extra courses to, graduate and get my degree. So I said, just out of the blue, hey, I'm gonna go for art. Let me go for art. And I did art for 2 years. I did art for 2 years. I loved it. I love doing art. I'm not, I'm not like a real fancy drawer, but I love painting. I love writing and painting, like writing and then coming up with characters. I have lots of sketchbooks somewhere of characters that I've come up with, and all of those characters have been inspired by the artwork of Alex Ross. He is a prolific artist, just prolific. People don't talk about how good he is at making the characters come to life, which is why I love superheroes because we love them not only as like an escape, but also to see things come to life. And just looking at Alex Ross artwork, it's basically like they just jumped out of the page and it's real. It's real. Um, he's who I'm basing my Mr. Fantastic cosplay on. I'm still debating because I am doing some Halloween streams. Um, I'm still debating on whether I want to do a Mr. Fantastic cosplay based on Alex Ross or based on Pedro because I can grow a pretty mean mustache to nail Pedro. Um, but it honestly just all depends. Oh yeah, but since you're here, welcome. This is Siddiqui Sauce. This is where we just come together. Pop culture, movie reviews, gaming, very comic book focused. Especially today, very comic book focused. Due to my job as a teacher, I've not been able to get a lot of videos out and also not a lot of live streams out because I got so much footage that I've like done. It's been so hard to get it all out. But this is definitely going out. This Tokon stuff is going out. Tokon Wishlist video is coming tomorrow morning. Bright and early. We're get all the footage from the wish list is coming tomorrow morning. I'm gonna aim to get my Tokon like first impressions video out on Tuesday, I think, riding that Vera wave. I gotta say, my girlfriend is way better at getting stuff out like faster. My girlfriend also is a streamer, so please follow Alias A on TikTok and on YouTube. They're very good at streaming and getting stuff out there on time. Me, I still take a little time to get my stuff done, but but Yeah, especially for work. But the minute I got in the beta, I knew I had to hop in. The minute, the minute I got that email, because I said it yesterday, but I don't think I really went into it. Funny story. I was out cold, sleep out, dead. Woke up. I woke up and at like what, 4, 5 o'clock. I was not expecting to get into the beta. I literally, originally, the original plan was to have my Suikoden Part 1 video out yesterday and my Ace Attorney Miles Edgeworth that I have been sitting on for so long just to make sure that it's, all right, as well as Persona come out this weekend. But yesterday at 5 in the morning, I got that email. I got that beautiful email, and that email said, "Hey, you are in the beta." And I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" I'm just like, "Are you kidding me? You put me in the beta now? It's so early." And I didn't know what time I would stream, but I like said, "Hey, let me just hop on like at some point in the afternoon yesterday," which means, of course, all the other footage stuff that I wanted to do with because it's not just fighting games and comic books. I really want to try to get some reviews out. I have a huge plan to do a Ninja Turtle movie review, just because I want to do it because I love the Ninja Turtles. How long is the beta for? Good question. The beta just ended. It just ended. It literally, the beta just ended like an hour ago. It ended at 11 o'clock. They had the beta at weird times. Like on Friday, the beta started at like 10, 11 o'clock at night. And my ass was like, it's date night. And I'm also really sleep. So I'm tired. I'm working with kids every day, so I'm like I'm tired. I wasn't gonna hop in, but yeah, the minute that beta started at like, yeah, that was a real mini. Yeah, yeah, um, yeah. You think it looks good? Like it looks good. The footage is good. It's all good. Oh, thanks. Thanks. I really appreciate it. It was fun. I gotta go comb through all that footage. I was able to get some footage this morning. Um, I will say the winds went down a little bit. We were up in the winds yesterday. We were like high up in the winds. And then I, played some of my own off camera and it was still good, still perfect. But the winds like just started to go down. And then because the people I was playing against this morning were playing nonstop. They were in there nonstop. I don't know. It shows my age because I'm like, man, I don't know how y'all do it. I don't know. I don't know how y'all do it. I don't know how all of y'all that are out there that game are able to game for so long because I can't stay awake for that long. Um, and I can't stay up. I'm like looking at my screen for that long, or else I will get dizzy. But some of those people that are playing today were vicious with it. Didn't even get a chance to block. They were just going in. Um, Speaking of just going in, let's pop on over. Let's see. I think I got my capture. Do I got my proper capture? Please be a proper capture. Yep. That's just the song that I picked for today. By the way, if you like music, I like the. Why is it my old camera footage? Oh my God, I do not like this. This it likes to mess it up. It always messes it up for me. It always messes it up for me. It always messes it up. So it shows the proper footage, but it keeps messing it up. Let me go to my USB camera. Okay, we're just gonna do this because so far this camera has not like messed me up at all. This camera, on the other hand, 100% just messes up. 100% messed up. So we're just gonna do it like this. Um, is the sound coming in? I gotta switch the video out, but is the sound coming in? Let me know if the sound's coming in. By the way, if you wanna like, like give me some like good music recommendations to play at the start of my stream. Today was the amazing Doom was not there. The mashup of Doomsday and Mother wasn't there. Doomsday by Go all caps MF Doom and Mother wasn't there from Persona 5, which I want to stream, but I am so deep into my own playthrough of Persona 5 that I don't know if I want to stream it yet. I'm definitely going to be streaming Persona 4. Persona 4 is in the works. But I figured that I'm thinking what to start with because I got footage I want to show of my gameplay, but I wanted to show y'all this like crazy ass starting matchup. This start was insane. This start was insane. Remember how I mentioned that it's like really fast? Chris, if you remember, I mentioned it's real fast. It gets really fast. It gets crazy fast. It gets unbelievably fast. It gets so fast. It's crazy out here. Let me see. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. That was 14 seconds. That was 14 goddamn seconds. That was 14 goddamn seconds. I've played fighting games. I've played Tekken. I've played DOA, Street Fighter, always Street Fighter. Played Killer Instinct, OG Marvel versus Capcom. This is fast. This is this is so much faster. Let me see how mind you, if it's still a little messy, I apologize. I'm going to take the OBS system. So thank you so much. KO! That, please. Round 2! Fight! Okay, there we go. Yeah, this is good. If you listen to my footage, this is like stock footage. Let me see. I think there was like March in here. So Star-Lord, I was playing Star-Lord. I love him. I love Star-Lord. As a character, definitely from the MCU, but also just because I think Star-Lord is really cool. Star-Lord is like super cool. Um, and he's fun. He is fun. Thing is, I'm like so used to multi inputs. Like for like, all like like fighting games, um, you know, always have like the multi inputs and like the multi buttons. I'm not used to simple inputs on a controller like this. I literally, if I wanted to, I could just play this game, not even on modern. I could just play it with this. I could play it with this. But here's the thing. Even though the buttons are real simplified in this game, that does not mean that there is not strategy. Just I gotta find. I need to find that. I want to find that clip. I'm gonna find in a minute. I want to find that clip of. But let's keep watching this one. So this is a really good clip. What's that? Ugh. Look at that. Dragon Mine You have to be fast. You need to in order to win, you got to be fast. In order to like win this and take my audio's low? Shoot. Cause is it my mic audio that's coming in low? Is it the mic that's low? Let me see. Is it the mic? Let me see. Let me turn up my mic for a little. Let me turn up my mic. Okay. Can you hear me now? Is it like a little higher now? Let me see if it's a little higher now. Let me see. Way better. Awesome. Sweet.
Round three. Fight!
Beautiful, dude. Beautiful. 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 I only was able to hit that down stop once. God damn. He has no need to do that. Oh, triple shot. And I just gotta like pause right here because the art style. We're gonna get to the art style definitely when we're gonna get to the art style definitely when we talk about like the wish list and the roster. But I just had to say this art style is perfect. This art style is perfect. Okay, got my boy Cap looking like a common rider. They got Tony full Gundam and a theme song that is even more Gundam. Doom just looks like Doom, perfect. Also, if there is not an MF Doom mod day one for this character on day one, we're throwing hands. We are throwing hands. I do not care. I will throw hands if we don't have an MF Doom. Shoot! Oh shoot! Is that a dang?
Imagine
Oh
being able to
crud!
build an app
I
with your
just
name on
saw a
it just
really
by
cool
thinking about
reference to Aunt May's wheat cakes. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can pull up some of my footage. Um, while we wait for this to load, see if I pull up some of my. 'Cause I think I was able to get some footage yesterday. Let me see if I was able to actually get some recorded. Yes. Heck yeah! Did this come in? Yeah, I got some footage. I got some footage of I got some footage of me playing. I just gotta find I just gotta like find it. And there's gonna be some commentary, I think for me. From when I was streaming. Let's go, let's find it. Working, it shows for like a bit. That's old. Oh, that's the old footage. Oh, that's when the internet stopped working. Hang on, I'm trying to find the footage that I had of yesterday that I had. You have decided to dip into the sauce. My name is Siddiqui. It's a pleasure to meet you. Hi, hit me up from the here. Yeah. Let's, we're just gonna like talk while it's NBC. Wants to. We thought that if Fantastic Four buddy wants to hop in over on this one. Yep, found it. All right, so this is like my footage from the game, that I'm loading up right now. Window capture, media source, window capture. I want to change this to is this the one? Is this the one? Did I nail it? Did I get the right one? No. Ay, ay, ay. This stuff's a lot harder. Oh, I can just shift out like this. Shift it. Shift it. No, damn. None of this is working? Okay. What if I full screen? If I full screen, will it work? If I full screen, I want to do a properties. The heck is that? Um, um, no. Oh my God, no. This is giving me no, not what I want. I don't know why. I don't know why, but the footage that I had earlier was it was working like a minute ago. The footage I had earlier when I was testing it was working, and for some reason it's not working anymore. But the footage that I had, I'm definitely gonna post it, and I'll definitely send it out. But like the footage that like I got of like my first match, I'm running back through it like right now. Yeah, just fast pace. Miss Marvel, I forgot to mention. I'd be so bad if I did not mention how awesome Miss Marvel is, because Miss Marvel is so cool. The play as Miss Marvel is just really cool, and I like Miss Marvel. While she's not like my all-time like favorite character ever, especially in terms of like legacy characters. I do love Miss Marvel. I love Miss Marvel, and she is a well-deserving legacy character. She is a well-deserving legacy character. Um, Wait, is this it? Did I find it? No, I didn't find it. That's okay. Let's go back over here. There we go. Awesome. Okay. So, now it just decided to stop working. Now it just decided to stop working. Yeah, because you're still here. Thanks so much for being so patient as I'm trying to figure out why this is not working as well as I had planned slash hope. Now, what I wanted to do is I wanted to hop on over and see if we can find some more matches. Because Sonic Fox is one thing, Justin Wong definitely, but this tourney I want to watch. Y'all don't mind. This tourney is up there. And this tourney is something I want to take a look at. But we're gonna take a look at that later because let me just let me just make sure I got my let me make sure I got my good face going for this as I get started because right now we are about to get into the tier list character dream roster tier list. This is the Marvel Tokon Siddiqui Sauce character roster wish list, tier list of who I and you, if you're interested, want to see in this game. So let me just pop on over and do a YouTube intro. Hey yo, my name is Siddiqui. This is Siddiqui Sauce. You just dipped it in the sauce. Welcome, what's up? How's it going? Much love. Today, as you can see by my page, we are having a Marvel Tokon roster wish list. So I spent all night trying to come up with the perfect layout, all these characters and a perfect layout, a lot of characters um, that are here that are gonna be playable. I wanted to make a better one. I'm definitely gonna do like another one at some point. Because this one is pretty good. But all these characters are here. This is a lot of Marvel characters. Um, I know why you're here. We're just gonna get started. First of all, we have in the red corner given already here. These are character. I don't even need to explain it. Perfectly self-explanatory. Given slash already here. These are characters that are already in the roster, already confirmed. They're just already here. And Given's like, come on, they're come on, they're come on. There's no way. There's no way. I already see 5 characters that are like a Given out the gate already here. About time. Yes. Yes. Yes, these are characters that it is about time that they're here. It is about time that they are live. It's about time that these characters are here. Um, ooh, hey, Wild Mac, what's up? Yeah, the beta ended. The beta ended like 11 o'clock. That beta ended fast. Yeah, let me just let you know. Yeah, that beta ended fast at 11 o'clock. That beta was so, today's beta was so quick. I had some footage that I had set up to show of me playing like the last few hours of the beta. Um, and I got washed. I got cooked. I got put in a blender and I got cooked. But I'm gonna be posting up all of that footage throughout the week. Um, Definitely gonna have like my big like thoughts on the game this week and some matches that I played. Um, but yeah, that beta ended so quickly, and they didn't have Spider-Man. I'm surprised. I'm really surprised that Spider-Man was not in the beta. You'd think that Spider-Man would be in the beta with how popular Spidey is, but he was not in the beta. He was weirdly not in the beta. But anyways, here, about time. These are characters that about time that they need to be in here. These aren't characters that are given. These are characters that are yes. They yeah, they need to be here. It's about time. Yes, please are personal choices. So Chris, if you are still here, I know that we were talking about personal choices. We were talking about who we'd like to see, who we think would be really cool. And you and I, we both came up with a character that we both want to see. That's a very cool personal choice. Meh, but people love it. I'm just gonna say it out the gate. Jeff the Shark is in meh. Jeff the Shark's in meh. Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you love Jeff the Shark, I'm sorry. If you love Jeff the Shark, I'm sorry. Um, I've seen some people online wondering, man, this roster is gonna be like rivals. Like, it's just gonna be popular characters and a few picks. I don't think this roster is gonna be like rivals. I don't not see Jeff being in this game. I see Jeff in this game, percent 100% see Jeff in this game, but I don't see him in base. There's too many characters I want to see in base. And I just nah, no, not for me. The streets, the hood won't like it. The hood won't like it. I personally don't like it, and I'm the streets out here. Yeah, I can't see Jeffer. Oh no, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I see Squirrel Girl. I see Squirrel Girl. I 100% see Squirrel Girl. Yeah, Squirrel Girl got popular because of Rivals, but for a long time, Squirrel Girl was that it girl. She was that it comedy character. Squirrel Girl was in the 80s slash 90s what Jeff is. Not to the level of popularity and plush making that Jeff like is, but like she was popular. She was the popular joke comedy character. We don't talk about her relationship with Wolverine though. We keep that under locks. We don't talk about that relationship with Wolverine. But we do talk about there's so many names. There's so many people here. There is so many people here. So many good people. I'm just gonna start out the gate. My boy. My boy needs to be here. My boy has to be here. My boy needs to be here. I don't think he's base though. I love him. Miles is the GOAT. He's not base. He's not base. Miles is not base roster. Miles is DLC. Miles is DLC. Miles ain't base. Miles is not base. I'd be surprised if he's base, but I think we're gonna talk about Spider-Man a little bit. We're gonna talk about Spider-Man a bit. We're gonna talk about Spidey in a bit. We're gonna talk about Spidey in a bit because there's a lot to say about Spider-Man, and Spider-Man characters. But if I had to pick one that's just out the gate, like yeah, he's not going in that. Don't worry. That's like a neat about time. Miles. Miles isn't about time. Miles is an about time character. Miles, you think they're not going to put Miles? I'd be surprised. I'd be 100% surprised if they don't put Miles. We're about to see riots in the streets. We're going to see riots in the streets. We're going to see fears. We're going to see people get pissed off on levels hitherto undreamt of if Miles is not base, if Miles is not DLC, if Miles isn't, not even that, if Miles isn't in this game. He's DLC though. 100% for season one. 100% for season one. Um, 100% for season one. Um, while we're at it, there are some interesting characters here. A 3D man. 3D man's a nah. 3D man's cool, but a nah. While we're at it, we're just gonna go through the nahs. Like, there are a lot of nahs. 8 Ball. That'd be fucking hilarious. 8 Ball would be hilarious. A Moon Knight villain would be absolutely funny. I'd be so happy to see 8 Ball. But nah, 8 Ball's gonna be a meh, but people love it for me. 8 Ball's a meh, but people love it. He's definitely a nah, but there is some crazy fans out there. Ooh, two Spider-Mans, Peter Parker and Miles. Yeah, for DLC, absolutely. Absolutely. Remember, I didn't say he's base roster. I didn't say he's base. I said Miles is DLC. Miles is DLC. He's about top. Let me see. Can I add a DLC thing? Can I make one? Ooh, because if so, yes, I can make a DLC. Okay, here, I want to add a row below and then exit. Does this give me? Yes. Okay, so we're gonna switch this up. DLC. DLC. And I'm gonna move DLC to just below personal choices. Just below personal choices. Um, he's or actually above, yeah, above my personal choice. He's DLC. DLC. About time. Yeah, about time. Here's the thing with Arxis, and here's the thing with a lot of Marvel characters. There are some Marvel characters that are very similar to each other. There are some Marvel characters that are similar. There are some Marvel characters that are different. Um, Regardless of what you think of who's similar, who's different, there are some interesting ones. And we're gonna talk about that in a bit. While we're at it, A-Bomb's in there. A-Bomb's in there. Rick Jones, A-Bomb. I love him. Think he's cool. I don't see them. It sucks. It's really sad. If yeah, no, we're gonna talk about move sets when it's all said and done. Yet different move set. Give Miles electric shock. But A bomb would be cool. A bomb would be cool, but nah, A bomb's a nah for me. I like him though. He's a character that I like, and it sucks because A bomb's a character that I legitimately like. I love. Let me just change the color of this to pink. I love A bomb. I love him. He's so cool, but he's a eh for me. Abomination. Man, man. I didn't even think. Crazy enough, when I was getting this together, I didn't even think that that Hulk villains have um that there'd be like a lot of different Hulk villains. Abomination. Say nah for Abomination as well. I love him, but he's a nah for me. He'd be cool. He would be cool, but how would they differ him from the Hulk? And we already know Hulk's in here. What while we're at it, while we're at it, we're gonna get to you later because you see my cursor is right over here on Miss Shuri, the Black Panther, and we're gonna get to her later. We will get to her later because that is someone that's a given for me. But um, Let's scroll down. Let me see. Where's Spidey? Because if we're on the topic of like all the characters, because there's a lot. There's a lot. Spider-Man. Yeah, Spider-Man has to go up. Spider-Man has to go up. Spider-Man is already here. He's already in this game. There are a lot of Marvel characters. There are a lot. I don't know if I'm gonna get through every single Marvel character, but yeah. Spidey up here. Spidey all the way up. Come on. It's a long ass list of characters, but Spidey goes up here. Spidey goes right up here. What if I do this in a bigger screen? Will this make it better? Um, Spidey just goes up here. Hey. Man, this is such a lot of characters. Finally, up to the seas. Ooh, okay, we did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. Spider-Man's up here. Spider-Man's in already here. Spider-Man's a character that's already here. You can't move him. You can't take out Spider-Man. You can't. And while we're at it, where is Cap? Where's Cap? Cap is up here. Um, while we're on the topic slash subject of Cap, because Cap is up here. Um, while we're on the topic slash subject of Cap, we have to go to Sam Wilson, Captain America. My Captain America is a personal choice. I want him in so badly. You don't understand how badly I want I want him in. You don't know how badly I want him in. I I need him in. I need him in. He is my personal pick because I love him. He is my personal pick. But the only thing is because while I was playing Cap, Cap's got some good movement, but Sam Cap with the aerial movement, the ground movement, heck, even like Red Wing would be really cool. He's a personal choice, but I'm gonna move him to DLC as well. I was thinking about it. I changed my mind. He's a personal choice, but he's a DLC. He's a DLC. He's a personal choice though, but he's DLC. Beta Ray Bill, my goat, my goat, my glorious goat, goat man. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I don't know how y'all feel about this, because this list is gonna make some people upset. This list really is, because when I posted, this list is gonna make some people upset. This list is really gonna make people upset. Beta Ray Bill over Thor. I love Thor. Thor is cool. Thor is cool. Remember, y'all, it's my personal list here. Thor is cool. Thor is cool. But if this is a list of like, given already here about time, and Thor, like for some reason, maybe he's a personal choice, or is he DLC? You know what? What do you think? Because if it were up to me, I would replace Thor with Beta Ray Bill. I would I would 100% replace Thor with Beta Ray Bill, especially because in Tokon, not Tokon, in Cosmic Invasion, Thor isn't in the base roster, but Beta Ray Bill is. Beta Ray Bill's my goat. He's so cool. I recommend here. Let me put you on peak game. Let me put you on peak game. Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Look at this. Ugh. Daniel Warren Johnson's Beta Ray Bill run is perfect. It is perfect. It is perfect. If you want to read like a real, like heroic, sad, powerful, violent, awesome, just awesome comic, then I recommend Daniel Warren Johnson's Beta Ray Bill run. Also, Beta Ray Bill is just very cool. I love Beta Ray Bill. I'm gonna say Beta Ray Bill is a personal choice for me. I want him to be a given already here. I want him so badly to be a given already here. But Beta Ray Bill is a personal choice. I love Beta Ray Bill. It's different because for Miles and Sam, they are both, you can both argue for them being DLC and also argue for them being given. But Beta Ray Bill, it's such a tough choice. It's such a tough choice. Absorbing Man, nah. Abyss, nah. Adam Warlock, okay, we're cooking. We're cooking here. We're cooking here with Adam Warlock. Adam Warlock, ooh, what do I want to do with Adam? What do y'all think? Do y'all think Adam should be in the roster or should he be DLC? I don't know. Man, I don't know. There's so many characters on this list that I want to see. Adam Warlock. Oh, do we have Adam in base or do we have him in DLC? Rivals in Doom Justice. I know. Yeah, no, they didn't. They didn't know whether they wanted him to be based off his movie counterpart or if they wanted him to be they really didn't know if they wanted him to be based off his movie counterpart or if they wanted him to be based off his comic counterpart. So man, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about where my boy belongs on this roster. I want to say, uh, Chris, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Rouse and Doom Justice. You think we should put him up there? I'm gonna do a. Can I slide this out? I can't. That's okay. I wanna do a poll. I wanna do a poll. What button do I have to click to do a poll? What do I got to click to do a poll? Hang on, y'all. I'm gonna spread this out just a little bit. I want to do a. I'm gonna set up a poll. Do we think an about time? Okay. So see, you and I are different on the wavelength of like how much of a fan we are of Adam Warlock. On one hand, I'm like, you know, maybe. I'm like, maybe. On the other hand, I'm like, I'm not clamoring for him. I'm not. Oh, thanks. That's not what I was trying to do, but I'm trying to do this. I'm not clamoring for him, but I will do a poll. Adam, where do we put Adam? Do we make him a about time or do we put an in yes, please? Votes. I'm gonna have this go for 3 minutes. Poll started. All right. So we got a poll. We got a poll for who we think we should be. Where should Adam go? I want to say, yeah, because I feel like Adam Warlock on 100% will find his way to this game. He'll find his way here. He will find his way here. But if y'all think that he should be about about time, oh, okay. Okay. All right. Adam, you're here. I know the poll isn't ended yet, but with you being the only one here. Yep, Adam can go in about time. Only because you said Adam's gonna be in about time. If this was just me doing this, I would be meh, but people love it. But since you're here and you're doing this with me, I'm gonna say about time. I'm gonna say about time. So congratulations, Chris. You got your guy in there. You got your boy in there. Proud of you for getting him in there. Arrow. Okay, so Arrow, as far as I know, is like in a similar boat as Luna Snow. Was made to be, I think, I think China was Luna. I think no, Korea was Luna. Korea was Luna, and China has Arrow. I don't know. I'm gonna make another list. I'm gonna make like another that says I don't know. Because I really don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Because some characters are way too past my prime in age. I'm not that old, by the way. I'm in my 20s. I'm not that old. But Arrows and I don't know. She's too modern of a character for me, so I don't know where I would put her personally. And I don't know a whole lot about her. I would argue more for Luna Snow. I'd argue more for Luna Snow, but Arrows are definitely I don't know. Agatha's a nah. Come on. Agent Carter, nah. Agent Venom. You don't want to oversaturate the gun characters, but Agent Venom. Agent Venom's really cool. Agent Venom's really cool. He'd be an interesting Spider-Man adjacent character. I'll say he is a personal choice, but he goes behind Beta Ray Bill. Aki Aiko Maki. Who's Aiko Maki? No, I don't know who that is. Aiko Maki. Um. Oh, so she's just like she's part of the Immortality Living Tribunal. Cool background, but a nah. Cool background, but no. Cool background, but nah. Oh my god. Let me see. Let me. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, bro. Airwalker? A Centurion? Hear me out. Hear me out. Airwalker's pretty cool. He's a Thor villain. He's like the Thor villain. Thor doesn't have a lot of villains in these games that are Loki. Because I'm just gonna say it, Loki's gonna be in this game. But I'm gonna say Airwalker's a yes. I'm gonna say for me personally, Airwalker's a yes. Ajax, um, the Celestial. There are a lot of Celestials. Airwalker's just a yes for me because 80s. I grew up with the 80s and 90s comics. Airwalker's Ajax. I don't know. Amadeus Cho. Man, there are a lot of difficult ones here. While we're at it, Serpent Society's a nah. Serpent Society's a nah. If there's anyone, different spider people that aren't Miles or Peter is a nah. Um, oh, I found your girl. I found your girl, Miss Chavez, America Chavez. Teleporting around the arena will be really cool. I'm gonna say that America Chavez, while we're here, while I got you here, while we're both here together, I'm gonna say that America Chavez is a we put her as DLC? Maybe DLC. Maybe DLC. I'm gonna say she's DLC. I'm just gonna say she's DLC. I'm gonna move her at some point though. I don't think she's gonna be in DLC for long. I think she's gonna be one of those characters that's about time. But there are so many other characters that I want to see above her. But I know that a lot of people would really, really personal choice. Personal choice. Personal choice. Yeah, personal choice. Yep, same energy, same vibe. Definitely personal choice. She is a personal choice character. She can go right there, right above Airwalker. I don't think he goes above Agent Venom. Um, Asp, no, none of the Serpent Society. Atlas, not if we have Giant Man or Giant Wasp. No. Apocalypse. Oh, we're getting to some people I want to see. We're getting to some people I want to see. Um, Amadeus Cho is going to go under people who love it. He's got fans. I don't think he's going to be the choice. but people will love it. Yeah, no, America Chavez would have cool ass moves. America Chavez's moves would be real cool. People will love it. Amadeus Cho. I got nothing to say. Angela. Okay, not just because of rivals. I get it. I get it. I get it. I see y'all freaks out there. Let me remind you that my goat Angela is a lesbian, so she ain't into y'all freaks. She ain't into y'all freaks. I do love me some Angela though. I grew up reading Spawn, and Angela is like, I know there's like two different Angelas, but they're like the same character. It's very weird. But I want to say Angela. I don't know. I love Angela though. I love her. I love her. She is a cool character. I don't know. I don't know about Angela. I really don't know. I don't know what to say about Angela. I'm gonna say I don't know. This isn't even like a I hate you or like a ooh. I just don't know what to say about Angela. Annihilus is a yes. Annihilus is a yes. Annihilus is a yes. Annihilus is a personal choice. Yes. I am putting Annihilus above Airwalker because and above America Chavez. I'm sorry, I know you love her. Chris, I know you love America Chavez, but I'm putting Annihilus above America Chavez because I want to see more of this bug man. He does not have a lot of stuff. I don't know how he'd play. I don't know how he would play. But if they find a way to make him playable, then yes, please. Actually, actually, change my thought. Here's what we're gonna do. America Chavez is DLC. Annihilus is DLC. Annihilus still goes above America Chavez. I know. I know. I know. I know. I know. Ant-Man. Here is the tricky part. Here's the tricky part. It's gonna be either one or both. It's either gonna be Ant-Man and the Wasp or Ant-Man or the Wasp. I don't see them not being in base, or at least not being in this game. Um, I don't see him not in this game. And with the directional buttons, I think you can have like one button be like Wasp go under and hit, or like another button Ant Man gets big giant man chop. So I'm gonna say about time. I'm gonna say about time. They're not givens though. I'm gonna say about time for Ant Man, but but I'm gonna say given for Wasp. If I can just find her. I'm gonna say given for Wasp. I'm gonna say Wasp is a given. I'm saying Wasp is a given. I forgot where Wasp is. But while we're at it, we have to, right? We have to. We have to. There's no way Mr. Logan himself, James Howlett, is not base roster. There's no way he's not base. There is no conceivable way that this man is not a base roster character. This man, Wolverine, has to be base roster. Wolverine, Wolverine is base roster. Wolverine 100% just is. What happened to my screen? Uh-oh. Did it freeze? Shoot, what happened? Oh, that's weird. Five, five, there. Ooh, then side, make it a little small. There we go. What happened? The heck just happened to my screen? What the heck? Sorry, y'all. Hang on. Okay, I'm still here. Cool. It's just the screen being weird. This whole thing being a little weird. That's okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right, we here. We're back. Cool. Darn, I lost him. I lost him. Unlike his place in the roster, he is not lost because Wolverine will be in this game. The last time Marvel skipped out on X-Men, it was an uproar. There were riots in the streets. Um, Wolverine's in this game base roster. Wolverine's a base. Wolverine is already here. Wolverine's a given. Beast is a personal pick. Beast is my favorite X-Men. I have gone on the record in multiple courts saying how much I love Beast. I don't care how he's been written in recently. I love me some Hank McCoy. I love me some Dr. Hank McCoy, aka the Beast. And he is going under, especially if they can get Beast to be voiced by it's unlikely, but if they find a way to get Beast voiced by Sam Riegel, then yeah, he is a personal choice for me, and I'm putting him above Better Ray Bill. I know I talk so much hype about Better Ray Bill, but Beast is my guy. Beast is my guy. That's my childhood hero right there. That is my childhood hero. I love me Beast. I love me Beast. Also, given he would be in About Time, but I think he's a given. I think it's given. I think it's a given that Blade's here. It's a given. For me, it's a given. For me, it's a given that Blade's here. DLC could just mean either or, but for me, he is a given. Blade is a given. And while we are on the topic of given slash about time, we have to put him here. It's his time. It is his time. He was supposed to be in Marvel 3. Fun fact. He was supposed to be in Marvel 3, but he's not in Marvel 3. He was supposed to be, Daredevil was supposed to be in Marvel 3. He was not, so we are rectifying that by having Daredevil in Given already here. We are rectifying that today. You are a Given, my friend. You are a Given character. Cyclops, Given. Cyclops is a Given. They're just holding off. They're holding off on the X-Men because I think they know people want to see him. Cyclops is a given. Cyclops is a given. For me, personally, Cyclops is a given. Captain Marvel, we're just gonna put her up in given. We're gonna put her up in given. Carol's given. Carol's given. Carol's given. I'd be surprised. I'd be surprised. I'd be really surprised if he is not in this base roster somehow. I'd be so surprised if he is not in this roster. Now there's our boy, Blue Marvel. Personal choice for the two of us, Chris, is Blue Marvel. Blue Marvel above Agent Venom. Not above Beta Ray Bill. I'm sorry. I can't do that to my goat. I can't do that to my goat. But Blue Marvel in personal choice, yes, please. Blue Marvel deserves that spot. Blue Marvel deserves that spot. Ah, there's a lot. Death's Head. Death's Head. Death's Head, how I love you. You beautiful Transformers character. You beautiful, beautiful Transformers character. I'm not gonna give you a nah, because personal choice is personal choice. You are going on my list of people of yes, personal choice above Airwalker. At this point, Airwalker's just gonna be at the bottom. Now, we've hit another snag. It's Black Panther time, baby. It's Black Panther, baby. It is Black Panther time. It is time for the Black Panther. It is time. However, however, while it's time for Black Panther, which Black Panther is it? Which Black Panther do we pick? Which Black Panther? Which Black Panther? Will they use Shuri or T'Challa? Will they use Shuri or T'Challa? That is the $1,000,000 question. I don't know if they'd use Shuri. I'd love to see Shuri. Will they use Shuri? Hang on. Will they use Shuri or T'Challa? And I'm gonna make this 2 minutes. Shuri, T'Challa. And that's gonna help decide whether which one's gonna be in. That's gonna start. We just started. We just started. If less sure he's tech based. That's so true. That is so true. But I really have. I don't got a horse in this race, man. I don't got a horse for this one. I don't know. I don't got a horse for this one. I want to see Shuri. I want to because I feel like this game will definitely need some rep. This game's definitely gonna like we know how Japan gets about, using a lot of different like female characters in games, women characters in games. I think Shuri. I think Shuri. I think that for me personally, I love both of them. I love both of them. I love both. I think Shuri's a lock. I think I could be wrong. I could be very well wrong. And we'll look at the next character reveal or when the game comes out in like next year and laugh. I think it's Shuri, man. I think it's Shuri. We're gonna come back to that though. We're gonna come back to that. Um, we're gonna come back to that. Butterball, no, absolutely not. Hell no. Hell no on Butterball. Zola, no. Uran, no. Aurora, no. Avalanche, no. Azael, your son's cooler, no. And your son's Baron Blood, no. Cool character though. Cool character, like a cool character, but no. Oh, arcade. I'm gonna say we need to have a tag over here for villains, because these are characters that aren't just playable. These are characters that these are characters that aren't even just playable. These are characters that are what the no. Heck, no, you go into. I don't know. Wait, you're my. I don't know. You're I don't know. I don't know. Hold on, Angela. I don't know. Ajax into nah. But villains, you go up here. And arcade. There are a lot of references to arcade in this game. So even if he's not playable, arcade's just gonna be a villain in this game. I see him doing it. Um, while we're at it, while we are at it, Chase Stein from the Runaways. Okay, this got even more interesting. This list got way more interesting. Um, because the Runaways are an interesting bunch. Cable. Cable is gonna go in personal choice. Maybe. I don't know. I think Cable's gonna go under DLC. No, wait, no. I wouldn't. I can't do that. Can't do that. I can't do that to Cable. I can't do that to him. I love Cable. I love him so much. Cable's gonna be in about time. Because there's no way they're gonna skip out on Cable in this fighting game. There's no way. There's so much that they could do with Cable in this game. Um, there's so much they could do. Blob. Oh, Blob would be cool. Blob would be cool. Blob would be Abigail. Blob could play just like Abigail, or like Gold Lewis from because if this is like all like Guilty Gear based, then Blob can play like Gold Lewis. Blob can play like Gold Lewis. I'm gonna say Blob is personal choice. I'm gonna say Blob's the personal choice. I'm gonna put him below Death's Head though, because Death's Head is really cool, and I more people need to talk about Death's Head. Um, Bob's a nah. Bob from Hydra's a nah. However, he will be a part mentioned in Deadpool, which while we're on the topic of Deadpool being in this game, Doctor Doom's already there. Doctor Strange is also already there. Because it'd be really weird if you're doing a Marvel game and not have Doctor Strange. There was a time when they wouldn't put Doctor Strange in anything, but now they changed it. He's here now. My boy's here now. Um, he's here. He's here. He's here. And I love him. And Doctor Strange was my MVC3. He was part of my MVC3 team. So Doctor Strange, you can bring your. Where are you, you bearded man? Fun fact: I legitimately think he must have. I think he used to be Latino. I think Doctor Strange used to be Latino, but then somewhere in the 2000s they switched it. I think he was supposed to be Latino at one point, but then they switched it to like British American, kind of. I don't know. But he's going into Given. He's going into Given. Armor is a people will love it because people love armor. I think armor is cool. I'm gonna make one more category that's gonna say this category is going to be not meh, people love it. People will love it. And it's gonna go right under here. And that for people will love it. Um, because I will love it. I will love it if Armor's here. I don't know if he's base, but actually, here's what we're gonna do. People will love it. Armor. Armor goes under people will love it. Um, Beyonder villains. Beyonder's a villain. I see them doing Beyonder. I see them. I see Beyonder. I really feel like it could be Beyonder. Beyonder could be a villain. I know that Black Panther question is draining. We will hop back to Black Panther. Um, Mitri, no, I don't know anything about you, but I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say I don't know. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no to Dimitri. Sorry, Dimitri. Blackheart is a very 90s Marvel character. Blackheart is a very, hey, I'm a 90s Marvel character. Blackheart is a very 90s Marvel character. One of Doctor Strange's like longest old time enemies. Um, just evil. I'm gonna say people will love it because there is a group of people, which is something that we gotta talk about this game. When I post my footage tomorrow, I'm gonna say it. I mean, I'm gonna say it now. But this game's not Marvel vs. Capcom 3 or Marvel vs. Capcom 4. I don't know who needs to hear it. I know that there are old heads out there that are excited for this game. I'm excited too. I'm one of those old heads. It's me. I'm old heads. I'm an old man. I'm excited for this game. But I a long time ago knew it wasn't going to be Marvel vs. Capcom. I knew for a fact that this game was not Marvel vs. Capcom. Um Knew for a fact. Hang on. I knew for a fact, like out the gate, that this game was gonna be like Marvel vs. Capcom. I know a lot of people really wanted like Marvel vs. Capcom. I am one of those people that really wanted to be like a Marvel vs. Capcom. But it's not, and we as a society have to get over it. We as a society have to get over it. We as a society, we just gotta get over it, y'all. We gotta get over it. It's not Marvel vs. Capcom. It's something beautiful. It's something beautiful, something a little better. But it's Whew, let me just, sorry, y'all. Hang on, guys. Hmm, my friends. And y'all, all right, we are back. Just had to get some proms out there. Oh, hey! You hopped that kid, what's up? Sorry, Chris. They cannot put Beyonder in. Yeah, no, I put Beyonder in villains. So here's the thing. Um, sorry, I completely forgot there was like a whole chat. Beyonder is a villain in this game. I have. I'm just gonna run it through. Just I'm run. I do not mind run through this again. So we have given slash already here. Characters that are givens and characters that are already here. Then we have about time. Characters that about time to be in this game. DLC. These are characters that are going to be DLC. I'm going to move Annihilus to personal choice. Everybody's above Stairwalker at this point. DLC characters are just going to be DLC. Villains. These are villains. These aren't even characters that are like playable or what. This is like a mix. So Beyonder and Arcade are both villains. Um, Apocalypse is a villain. He'd be really cool playable. He would be actually, yeah, yeah, yeah. We're linking in. We're getting the mind meld going. We're getting the mind meld. Apocalypse. Oh man. Oh, Apocalypse would be so cool. Apocalypse. I'm gonna say about time. I think he's been a boss in all the old Marvel fighting games. I don't think he was ever playable. I think he's in about time. And I'm gonna put Ant-Man above Atom, and I'm gonna put Apocalypse above Cable and above Atom. And Cable above Adam. Because Adam Warlock's cool, but like Black Cat is such an interesting choice. Black Cat is an interesting choice. She's not my first pick, but she of Spider-Man villains, but she is a pick. She's gonna go under personal choice. She's gonna go under above Agent Venom. I don't. Only thing is that while as much as I would love to see Black Cat, I don't want the DLC to be so filled with Spider-Man villains, Spider-Man characters, because there are going to be a few Spider-Man characters that are going to be DLC. I also don't want to oversaturate the main roster with so many villains of one specific like franchise slash character. But Black Cat is a personal choice. I would love to see her. Um, I'd love to see her. I just love to see her. Archon, no. Cool, but no. Amrath, no. Archangel, interesting. Interesting, because it's Angel, but Archangel. I'm going to say I don't know. I'd love to see him. I'd love to see Angel in anything. But, hang on. What if Apocalypse's super is summoning his apostle? So summoning Archangel. Be really cool. I'm going to say I don't know. It's not even a nah. I'm going to put nah below I don't know. Because Archangel's under I don't know. I don't know if I want him to be a super or if I want him to I don't know. Do I want him to be a super? I don't know if I want him to be a super, man. I don't know if I want him to be a super. Um If this game's gonna have different mutants, if this game's gonna have different mutants, like different types of mutants, not just the ones we know, then personal choice is Boom Boom. Serious. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. I'm being real here. Boom Boom's a personal choice. Boom Boom's a personal choice. Um, it's a white lesbian. Boom Boom is a personal choice for me. I grew up with her in the animated series, X-Men Evolution, and I just think her design's cool. She's like a funky Jubilee. He's like a funky Jubilee. Boom Boom's a funky Jubilee. That's best I can describe her. I'm gonna put her. I don't know. I'm gonna put her in I don't know. Because that's a character that I think would be really cool, but I don't know if anyone's really clamoring for her. Now we're getting to some characters that I think is gonna be in here. Blastar is a maybe. Blastar is a maybe. Because this game, from what I was able to see, looks like it's taking inspiration from Cosmic and like the battle arcs. So I'm gonna say, because I need a maybe tier list, I'm gonna do a maybe. And in that tier list goes Blastar. Here, Blastar is in maybe. I'm gonna change the color to a purple, because maybe, maybe, maybe. Blastar is a maybe. Blastar is a maybe. I don't know if he's gonna be a villain. Where's Thanos? Where's Thanos? Cause yeah, he's gonna be in here. Thanos has got to be here. Where is he? I'd be very, very surprised if Thanos isn't in this game. I'd be super surprised if Thanos ain't here. Um, I, I see you. I'll get to you later. I will get to you later. I'll get to you later, Fantastic Four, because I already know where I'm going to put the Fantastic Four. I know exactly where to put the Fantastic Four. So I'm not going to do them yet. I'm going to do Thanos first. There he is. There he is. Yeah, Thanos. Come on, let's go. Thanos is he's already here. Thanos is already here. Thanos is already here. He I don't care if he's base roster, if he's DLC, he's an already here. Thanos is already here. Thanos goes all the way up to already here because yeah, I don't see Thanos being skipped. I'd be surprised if he skipped. I don't see him being skipped. I don't see them skip Thanos. So Thanos, make your way up here. Bring your ass up here. Thanos goes under. Thanos goes under. Given already here. Don't care where. Don't care how. He's already here. He's given. El Muerto. Hey, El Muerto. El Muerto's a nah. He's a nah. Sorry, 5 El Muerto fans out there. He's a nah. He's such a nah. He is a nah. Cubix Core, nah. Eric Arclight, nah. Yeah, if we just, because there are a lot of characters that we can just put in the nah section, make it easier. Make it like real easier. Tuma, I'll come back to you. Banshee, Bastion. Oh man, okay, there's some real cool characters that I'd like to see. Boomerang's a nah, and it sucks. It sucks to put a lot of these characters in nah because Boomerang would be a cool character. Captain Universe goes under nah. Birdie, nah. Big Wheel. Can't put Big Wheel in nah, y'all. I can't put Big Wheel in nah. Big Wheel's gotta go and people will love it. Big Wheel goes and people will love it. There's a huge sect of people out there that would kill to see Big Wheel playable. Not even not even joking. I'm keeping Big Wheel and people will love it. I can't even put him in awe. That's how much I think this character is gonna be in here. Black Swan, nah. Black Widow, we'll get to you. We'll get to you. Blind Spot, nah. Blink, nah. Real Brooks, nah. Bullseye. Ooh, Bullseye's tough. Bullseye's really tough. I'll come back to Bullseye. Um, Where are you? Yep. Okay. Yeah. DLC is this characters that I think will be DLC. One of the characters that's definitely not like even if he is DLC is a given is Mr. Wade Wilson. Deadpool's a given. He's already here. He's in the game file. He's not in the game files, but I'm predicting that Deadpool's just in the game files. I'm predicting he's there. Predicting he's just there. Hmm. Cloud9. Nah. Black Knight, Black Bolt, Bishop. Bishop goes under personal choice. Bishop's fucking cool. Bishop would be really cool. Bishop would be really cool. Bishop would be really goddamn cool. Bishop does go above Beta Ray Bill. I don't see. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna say Bishop's DLC. Maybe is it DLC or is he base? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I think Bishop's gonna be DLC. I think Bishop's gonna be DLC. Bishop's something about Bishop. I think Bishop's DLC. I'm gonna move him. I don't like him in DLC. I want him to be in this game. I need him to be in this game. Um, Colossus base roster. This game doesn't have a lot of big characters yet. I'd say Colossus is base roster. I say Colossus is based. I say he's about time. Colossus goes above Apocalypse though. Actually, Apocalypse. Yeah, there are gonna be some X-Men characters. I know it's so hard to see Bishop and Cable. I know, because like you have to have one. You need to have one. You need to have one. I don't want to put Bishop in Nah though, because Bishop's my boy. Bishop's my boy. Bishop is the GOAT. Bishop is so cool. Him and Cable are real interchangeable. They really are real interchangeable. Bishop with like psionic energy, psych, Cable with the tech and the laser eye. Man, I don't know. I don't know. I'll come back to Bishop. Bishop's a maybe. It is time. It's time for him to be there. I'm gonna keep both of them and it's about time. I'm gonna keep both of them and it's about time. Because it makes sense. Um, you just got me thinking of a character with a gun. We got to figure out what we're gonna do with him. I don't know what we're gonna do with him. A Storm, you have to go up here to you're already here because you're already in this game. Oh yeah, by the way, Storm is really cool. He's got a wind setup. I did not have enough time to really go in and like test the rock, dude. Not a bad choice. You hear Daniel Kalula wants to be bishop. Daniel David, not Daniel Kalula. The dude who played Finn in Star Wars wants to play him. He wants to play Bishop, and I think he'd be a good choice. I think he'd be a really good choice for Bishop. Storm, already here because hi Storm, you 100% are already here. You're a cool character, and one of your colors is the X-Men Evolution colors, and I think that's really cool. So you are already here because you will be our main X-Men rep. I love the fact that Storms are like female X-Men rep. I love it. I love the fact that Storms are female X-Men rep. She's such a cool character. I love Storm. We're on the topic. You're here. You're here. You're here. You're here. You're already here. You're here. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it about Hulk. If they skip Hulk for base roster, you'd upset so many people. You'd upset so many people. You would upset so many people. Big Wheel, now Big Wheel is people will love it. Hulk, where's Hulk? I just had him. No, Hulk is not a meh. People love it. Hulk is a yeah, already here. Hulk is already in this base roster. Did I say Cyclops? I said Cyclops, Wolverine, Blade, Daredevil, Captain Marvel, Deadpool, Thanos, Storm, Hulk, already here. And while we are on the topic of already here, while we're on the topic of already here, you are about time. You're my buddy. Nightcrawler's my little buddy. I love Nightcrawler. The Nightcrawler. I love him. Favorite voice actor for Nightcrawler is my boy Klaus from American Dad for Marvel Ultimate Alliance. He did a really good Colossus. Oh, and I'm so happy that they are here as a set. I am so happy that they're here as a set. Nightcrawler's about time. Nightcrawler's about time. Nightcrawler is about time. It's about time for Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler's about time. I put him above. Nightcrawler's above. Nightcrawler's above everybody. He's about time. Who else is an about time character? Luna Snow is under people will love it. People will love to see Luna Snow. A lot of people would love to see Luna Snow. Um, I'm not clamoring for her. I'm not saying clamoring for Luna because there are a lot more characters that are still on this list that I would put above Luna. But Luna definitely goes under meh people will love it. Because he's not a wait, people will love it. There's three different people who love it. There's people who love it, which is like, yeah, everybody. Then there's meh people will love it. I don't want to put Luna in meh. She doesn't deserve to go in meh. Luna's a cool character. Um, Definitely a certain sect of fans, but Luna is a cool character. Um, I don't know if they're gonna go that crazy. Finesse, no. And I've read it sucks because there are characters in here that if this game was made in like 2006, 2007, then I'd be like, yeah, because they're like the current, what's current in the comics. And Finesse was one of those characters that were current. Another character that was current in the comics that sucks to see that I gotta put him under nah is Chase. I think all of the runways, they you really need a fight to put the runways in this game. You gotta fight for the runways. Copycat, nah, because Mystique. Corvus Glaive, nah. Cosmic Ghost Rider, nope. Cottonmouth, nope. Cosmo, nope. Crescent, nope. Count Nefaria is a Marvel character that people don't talk about anymore. And I'm gonna put y'all on game. Who is Count Nefaria? The strongest human. He is an ionic villain, and he's a crime boss, and his whole thing is absorbing energy and power, and he is very strong. He is an energy vampire, and he's a Marvel villain who I am surprised they've not done anything with. Yeah, I'm surprised. Was he ever brought up for the MCU? Was he in the MCU? Did I just miss him? No. Hang on. Let's take a look. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, that's crazy. Because a lot of these characters I grew up reading, and they're not as popular now as when I was reading. Was he in anything else recently? Sound Fairy. He'd be cool, but I feel like what I think is cool is different from what modern people, or at least what people, these days think is cool. Um, Falcon. No. Falcon's a no. Hell nah. Falcon's a no because we got the GOAT. We got Sam Wilson in my DLC list. Um, Dracula's a he's grown popular. I cannot argue with the fact that Dracula's grown popular. Dream Spider, nope. Can't too many spiders. Druid, no, we haven't even gotten to villains yet. Did I put Venom up here already in given? No, let's rectify that. Where are you, Edward Brock? Get your ass up here, Eddie. Yeah, there's no way you're not in this game. There's no way you're not in this game. I'm sorry. There's no way you're not in this game. And Weird double pick. There is no way Venom is not in this game. Uh, it is written as it is said. There is no way Venom is not in this game. I will, however, put Carnage in personal choice. Actually, Carnage goes a step above because Venom has to be here, has to be here. Venom, Carnage will go in. People will love it because he goes above. Maybe he goes above. Yeah, goes above. Maybe people love it. And then yes, please, personal choices. He's not a meh. People will love it. Where's Carnage? Where is Carnage with a C? Where is Carnage with the C? I saw you. There you are. Cletius Cassideus, aka. I can't do his voice. I used to do his voice. I used to be able to do the voice from the '90s show when they very clearly based him off like a surf killer, and he was like, "My name's Carnage, man." And they had to like hide the fact that he was a serial killer, so they made him an arsonist, which is insane. It is so funny to think about because they did the symbiote war storyline with Venom. They did like Maximum Carnage with Carnage and Venom, Spider-Man, and they took all the stuff out about Carnage killing people and replaced it. Um, they replaced all the stuff about Carnage killing people and they replaced it with him just burning people, just burning houses, which is hilarious to me. So Carnage goes on people will love it. Carnage is a people will love it character. Where is Carnage? Carnage is a people will love it. I just had him like a minute ago. There he is. He's not a mad people will love it. Carnage is a people will love it because that is all of us and we all love Carnage. Cassandra Nova's a no. Baron Moto's also a no. Batroc, no. I've seen some people say yes to Beetle. I've seen some people say yes to Beetle. And a lot more people have said yes to Beetle. So Beetle's going to go under meh. People love it. He's not for me, but Beetle is loved by a lot of people. And while I'm at it, Boom Boom goes under nah. Sorry. Sorry. Love you, Boom Boom, but nope. Not on this list. Diamondback, nah. We're making our way through a lot of characters. Chameleon is a nah because if we have Mystique and Rogue, then there's no need for Chameleon. We gotta bury the hatchet. People will love it. Dazzler. There are a lot of references to her in this game. There are a lot of references. I'm gonna be the first to say it. I don't think a lot of people are brave enough to say it, but I will be the first to say it. That Dazzler is a given. I said it. Oh, it's a long one. Dazzler's a given. There's just no way. There's no way that Dazzler's not here. Weirdly enough, not even like DLC. I think this game is gonna go out of its way to pick some real interesting like mutant characters. And I think Dazzler's just gonna be one of those mutant characters. Dazzler's just gonna be one of those interesting mutant characters that you don't think about would be in this game. Dazzler's gonna be one of those characters that you don't think about. Um, Fantastic Four, no. But But Fantastic Four is a no. But, however, it's time. It's time. It's high time. It is high time. And yes, this is gonna make my the roster real big. It's gonna get real big up in here. But I don't care. I don't care. Where is he? Where are you? Where you at? We don't got a lot of big characters up here. We don't got a lot of big characters up in here. It is about time. It's about time. Given. And while we're at it, while we're at it, while you're at given, come on. Y'all know where I'm going with this. A lot of people say that the Fantastic Four would either be DLC or they would be mixed. They would either be DLC number one, or they would play like Ginyu from um Marvel took from Fighters. How it was just one character of the Ginyu Force, Captain Ginyu, and each ability, like each of his like moves, would summon a member of the Ginyu Force. You can't do that to the Fantastic Four. You can't do that to the Fantastic Four. They've never been in a fighting game. They're supposed to be. They're trying to get Human Torch, famously, they're trying to get Human Torch for Marvel vs. Capcom 3, but he was so hot that he burnt down like a computer. He burnt down a computer. I think the technology's come to a point where we can have him. And Miss Fantastic, because Miss Fantastic is my goat. My goat. And while I just talked about her, him, I should also bring up her. I should bring up her. Where is he? Oh, they didn't separate them. Okay, so John Hammond's not here. Cool. Perfect. Even make this makes an even easier list. I think when we're done with this list, I am going to switch it around and move some characters from here already here over to DLC and vice versa. So Human Torch, get your ass up to given already here. Yeah, we're doing this. We're doing this all four members. It's high time. I don't care if it's too much or too little space. The movie just came out. They have to be here. They need to be here. They've not been in a fighting game ever. They have never been playable. I know some people like Max have said, "Oh, the F4 is boring. Why does anybody want to play as the F4?" Because they're cool. They're cool. I'm trying to find Invisible Woman. CDGHIJK. There she is. All right. Now it's a party. Now we got my favorite team. We got my favorite team, my favorite family. By the way, if you haven't seen Fantastic Four yet, please see it. It's really good. We're getting that sequel. You know, I believe. For like Persona 5 said, I believe. Given already here? Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Although I did put Dazzler in Given, put Deadpool in Given. I think Punisher, because it's time we had a talk. Yukiko! Oh, Yukiko. Oh, Yukiko. Interesting character. Is that they choose the anime? That's hilarious. Yukiko and Sauron. Yukiko and Sauron. The Savage Land's definitely going to be a level, though. Savage Land's a level. Savage Land is a level. Ooh, we have been going at this straight. We're going at it straight. Crimson Dynamo. Interesting. Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Interesting. Cloak and Dagger. They have Cloak and Dagger. I think Cloak and Dagger definitely are gonna be a maybe. I think Cloak and Dagger's a maybe. Cloak and Dagger just feel like a maybe group because they're cool. I love them. They're cool. But I'm not gonna clamor and fight for them and be like, yeah, but they're also not meh. They're like a maybe. They're in the same reign as like a maybe. So Cloak and Dagger is a maybe. Um, we have to talk about Spider-Man villains eventually. Doppelganger goes under here. Bastion. Bastion be really cool. Bastion would be a real cool villain. But I don't know if I want Bastion or Mr. Sinister. Coach Whip. Chipmunk Hunk. Colleen Wig. Crosshair. Cyclops Daddy goes over here. Crimson Dynamo. Dr. Bong, Dinosaur, Devil Dinosaur. Wait, hang on. Okay, this is my pick. This is a pick for me. This is a pick for me because they're both here, right? Yep. This is a pick for me. This is a personal pick for me. One of my favorite animated shows ever. One of my personal favorite animated shows. A show I wish was around when I was a kid. And a show and a bunch of characters that have gotten real popular recently and has some real funny stuff and some real good stuff. Moon Girl Devil Dinosaur is a personal choice. And I love Moon Girl Devil Dinosaur so much, and I'm putting him above Beta Ray Bill. I know. Crazy world we live in. Moon Girl, where Beta Ray Bill gets dethroned by a black girl and a red dinosaur. Crazy, crazy timeline. But it has to be a personal choice because I would love to see Moon Girl. I'd love to see Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. They'd be really cool. Co-Obsidian. I don't see any of Thanos's people. I don't see any of Thanos's people. Egghead, hilarious. No. Elsa Bloodstone has a chance. Ezekiel Sims is a no. Phantomex, no. Ebony Maw, no, no, no. Come on, no. Fat Cobra is a no. There are characters who I have not heard of in many moons, and I'm just looking at this like, what the hell? Johnny Ohm is a no. Joe Costa is a no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Joe Costa. I know you're getting your movie, but you're a no for me. Galactica's a no. Galactica's a no. I'm sorry. Franklin Richards. Mm-mm. Galactus. Galactus. Galactus is a villain. He's not playable because that'd be crazy. But Galactus is a villain. I'm trying to think of. I said Arcade, Beyonder, Galactus. Um, I'm just gonna toss Kingpin under villains in the game because this isn't even like playable character stuff. This is just like characters that I think would just be in just for the hell of it, just because they're like villains. Kingpin, I think, is going to be a villain in this game. I think Kingpin's a villain. Kingpin just feels like a villain character. He just feels like a villain character that would honestly be perfect for this game. Um, he's a Spider-Man Daredevil villain. Goes right over here. Yeah, that's your spot. That's your spot, buddy. While we're talking about your spot, and while we are talking about certain villains of certain characters, you, Mr. Norman Osborn, are a given. You're also an about time, but I think you are a given. You are a given. You give me given vibes. You give me vibes of a given. You give me vibes of a given character. You are a given. Yes, Green Goblin. Oscorp was in the background in this game. There was a vote in the Daredevil stage on the walls. There was a vote for Norman poster. So he is a given. He is a given. Green Goblin is a given. He will be in this game. He will be in this game. Heimdall, no, I am sorry. No. Gore, you're cool. No. Gravity, one of my favorite costumes. Also a no. You are a cool character though, and I love you, but no. Ezekiel Sims, why are you not in a no? Ghost Rider. Yeah, there you are. I love Johnny Blaze, but I think since we already have Robbie, and I think this game, this list is setting the tone of who we're gonna see in this roster. So I'm gonna put Robbie because he's already here. I don't see them doing Ghost Rider. I don't see him doing Johnny. It sucks. It sucks a lot. It sucks a lot because I'm a Ghost Rider fan. It sucks so much. I don't see him seeing Johnny, and it's crazy because I don't want to put him in maybe. Thing is, Ghost Rider is either here, Johnny Storm is either here, or he is not here. Character who also is not here. Hammerhead. Nah. Gwenpool. DLC. Gwenpool's DLC. Gwenpool just screams DLC. Gwenpool just screams, "Hey, I'm a DLC character." Um, with Jeff. Here's the thing. Jeff and Gwenpool are a package deal. I don't see them making Jeff a solo character, but I see Jeff and Gwenpool together. However, I don't see them, and this DLC is not in like any particular order. This DLC is not in any particular order. Just what I feel, what I vibe with. Um, Emma Frost. I think Emma Frost high key has a chance. I think Emma Frost, if you were to ask me a month ago, I'd say 2 months ago, I'd say meh. I think Emma Frost high key has a chance. I'm gonna say Emma Frost goes under about time. Nope, people will love it. Because we both, you, me, people will love to see Emma Frost. I would love to see Emma Frost. Um, he's not gonna go in Given though. He's not gonna go in Given. I don't know if he's gonna go in DLC, but he's gonna go right over there. Demolition Man, my boat, my goat, my boy. Clea, interesting choice. Now, Emma's a needed. Yes, he's a needed. That's why I put her. That's why I put her in People Will Love It. I couldn't put her in About Time because About Time's like very, very specific. I couldn't put her in About Time. I put her in People Will Love It. But this is what we have so far. That base roster's filling up mighty fast. That Nah roster's also filling up pretty fast. Let's see if we can't narrow this Nah roster down. Ego the Living Planet? No. Elsa Bloodstone? Firebird. Fool Killer. Fixer? Nope, no Fixer. Who? Sword Brush Man. Forge? No. Guardians. The Guardian Question. The Guardian Question. Because there are so many Guardians. I don't see them skipping out on Rocket Groot. I can't see him skipping out on Rocket Groot. I can't. So, Rocket Groot, base roster, get up here, you slimy dogs. Make your way all the way up this huge ass list and get your ass right over here. Because you are going to be right over here. Where are you? No, you're right over here. Right over here. Right over here. Nope, you go right over here in a given because there's no way you're not going to be in this game. I refuse. I don't think they're going to make you DLC either. If so, I'd be very surprised. Gamora. I don't know. I don't know where to put Gamora. Fing Fang Fu would be a cool villain, but no. Captain Britain's a maybe though. We're working on it. Dupe gets Dupe is my boy. Dupe. We're gonna make a dupe here because we love dupe. Wait, oh shit, this is a nah. And then we have dupe because dupe is love and dupe is life. Dupe goes over here in the dupe tier because he's just there. He's him. He is him, literally. Uh, Madcap is an interesting character. Wow. Yeah, I don't see them doing the Living Tribunal. I don't see you making a boss with the Living Tribunal either. Um, so nah for the Tribunal. Ghost, Ghost DLC, and yes, Ava Star. Yes, Ghost DLC. I see it happening. I see it happening. I see it happening because of the movie. I see it happening because of the fan love. I see Ghost DLC. Got nothing against Ghost. Ghost is cool. I just see Ghost as DLC. Um, Elsa Bloodstone. I know where to put her. I finally know where to put the British Monster Hunter. I know where she goes. I know where Elsa Bloodstone goes, guys. Elsa goes in DLC because I see them doing Elsa Bloodstone. By the way, if you guys don't know who Elsa Bloodstone is, Elsa Bloodstone was in. For those that just watch the MCU, Elsa Bloodstone was in Werewolf by Midnight, and she is this redhead zombie hunter, zombie vampire hunter. Just an interesting ass character. Just an interesting ass character. A very out there but pretty interesting character. Um, yeah, she's supposed to mean a lot more stuff. Elsa Bloodstone's DLC. Elsa Bloodstone's DLC. I don't see them skipping her. She's an interesting character. Lady Deadpool's no. Mm-mm. Especially if we have Wade. Especially if we have Wade. Hazmat. Once again, character who I grew up reading. No. Dracula. I don't know what to do with you. Doctor Voodoo. I don't know what to do with you either. Deacon Frost. Nah. Dark Hawk. Cosmic. Is this Cosmic Dark Hawk? Because then that's interesting. Dark Hawk goes in personal choice. Maybe. Dark Hawk would be cool. Dark Hawk would be real cool. Dark Hawk would be really cool. I gotta find you though. I lost you. I had you, then I lost you again. Dark Hawk goes under. Dark Hawk is a personal choice. He's not a mad choice. He is a personal choice because I would love it. And Dark Hawk goes over Blue Marvel. Blue Marvel, you're gonna go over someone else in like a minute. Gambit. Gambit DLC. Wait, actually, Gambit based roster. Never mind. Screw that. Gambit based roster. Never mind. I was gonna say something completely different, but Gambit's based roster. You think they're gonna not have Gambit in this game? You think Gambit's not gonna be in this game? Then I pity you because Gambit's gonna be in this game. Gambit will be here in this game, whether you like it or not, Mister Gambit. Yeah, Remy LeBeau needs to be here. I just had him like a minute ago. I just had him. I literally just saw him. Well, there he is. Well, whenever we decide to find Gambit again, like I just did, then Gambit has a permanent spot in the get your ass in here tier. The get your ass in there tier. You're already here. You're already there. Open the gates. Open the schools. Gambit's already there. Um, Lady Hellbender. You're a cool character in the Guardians of the Galaxy game, which, by the way, please play that. But you are a no. Hellcat, also a no. People still remember Hellcat? I remember Hellcat. The heck? Wow, Tiger's getting the spotlight that Hellcat gets. Although, while I just mentioned Tigra and Hellcat, I see him as base. I see him as base roster. I feel like he's like a real good base roster character. Um, but then here's the thing. What do we do with Blade then? Actually, scratch that. Moon Knight DLC. Maybe. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. 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 I think Moon Knight will definitely be base roster. Yeah, I think Moon Knight's base roster. Moon Knight just feels like a base roster character. Um, Devil Dinosaurs are not because we already have Moon Girl up there. Bullseye. No, no, not for me. Electra. I think we're gonna have it in human. I think we're gonna have it in human. I don't think it's gonna be Gorgon. Madeline Pryor, Goblin Queen? Nope. Gorilla Girl? Heck no. Gladiator is a yes for DLC. Something tells me from like the footage I've been looking at and playing through, something tells me that Gladiator has a real high shot. Gladiator legitimately has a real high shot. So I'm gonna say about time for Gladiator and put him above Adam Warlock. I think he's an about time character. He's like an interesting 90s gladiator type of character, and I think that's perfect. Horus, no, no gods. Howard the Duck is DLC. Howard the Duck 100% DLC. You can do it. You can find a way. Or crazy. It's gonna be real crazy. I'm feeling crazy with this one. I'm feeling real crazy. Let's look at our base roster so far. Spider-Man, characters that are already here. Spider-Man, Cap. I don't know where I am. Let me finish that up first, because I'm gonna lose. We're making this. We're making it through though. This list is getting smaller. This is perfect. Gideon Mace, Black Knight. I want to keep Black Knight on here, but I don't know. Echo's a no. Electra, female Electra's a no. Groot, no, because we already have Rocket Groot. Hyperion is a maybe, but then all depends. Hunter from the video games, no. Hela has other monster hazmat, no. Banshee's also a no. I love him. Banshee's my guy. That's a no. That's just a no. Gray Malkin, be interesting. No. Where's Dust? Did I see Dust on here? Oh, they made a Marvel list and left out Dust? They left out my X-Men 2000s Young X-Men list? They left Dust out? That's disrespectful. Spider-Ham is a no for me. I know. I know there are some Spider fans out there that are like, Spider-Ham needs to be in this game. We need every Spider person. I say the nay to Thor Jane Foster. I say the nay. Like a goat horse. I say nay to Jane Foster. I say nay to not Jane Foster. I say nay to Joan Foster. Jonah Jameson would be funny. I'm not gonna make an announcement here, y'all. I've been talking on this for so long. I'm not gonna make an announcement here. Um, Grizzly, no. Heck yeah, make this star. Hellcow, no. Hebsa, no. High Evolutionary, putting him under villain. The movie just came out a while back. I think he'd be real interesting. I don't think he's going to be a villain in this game, so I'm going to keep it in nah. But he is interesting. Crossbones, nah. Inhumans, we will touch that. Damon Hellstorm, we will have that demon character. We will have that Marvel demon character, and they will be here. Hulkbuster, no, because we already have regular Hulk. Hulkbuster, no, because we already got regular Iron Man. Gilgamesh is a no for me, dog. Iron Maiden, cool ass name. No. Ironheart, Jackpot's a no. Jade Claw, no. Jeff, no. No, no. I can't do it. I'm gonna say no, but there are people that would kill for this character. And while every fiber of my being is saying keep this little shit in the no tier, I think I really don't know what to do with him. I think a meh people will love it. I think meh people love it. And he's gonna go at the top because a lot of people really love Jeff. And yeah, I think Jeff would just be there. Count Nefaria is going into personal choice. I figured out where he deserves to go. Count Nefaria is a personal choice for me. I love Count Nefaria. I love him. He's cool. Sorry, y'all. I've been talking so long. I'm very tired. ah, I know I have so much more planned of this. Count Nefaria is a personal choice. He goes above Airwalker. He goes above Blood. He goes above Death's Head. Goes right after Annihilus. Right after Annihilus. But that means Annihilus goes above Agent Venom, and then goes right above Agent Venom. Yeah, like this. This is good. This is good. We're getting there. Personal choices. Oh yeah, good. I already put Dum Dum Duggan in there. Um, we gotta touch on Black Widow. We got to. Oh, that's the hard part. That's the hard part. While moving every other character out the way, that is the hard part to do. That is the hard part. Havoc. Hmm. Hercules. Hitmonkey. Hummingbird. Plus. Ikari, that's like the new Daredevil. Icarus. Iron Man needs to go up to like Given. Iron Man's given, man. Iron Man, he's given, man. Iron Man, he's a given man. He's given man, a given man, given man, a given man. Da na 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 da na na da na 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 na. Repulsor rays, amazing power. He's a man, amazing power. He's Iron Man. Iron Man's given. Well, of course, because he's already in the base roster. Because of course, Kate Bishop. Yeah, here's the thing. Hawkeye and Black Widow will be in this game. I just don't think we asked which Hawkeye. We didn't ask. We didn't ask which Hawkeye, and we didn't ask which Black Widow. This list has Black Widow just regular, but do they have Yelena separate under Y? They don't have Yelena separately. Okay. Um. So I'm gonna say Black Widow is in the game. I'm gonna say Black Widow's in the game. Black Widow base roster. I feel like there was a time when Black Widow was not even considered Avengers adjacent. And now look at her. Look at her. Look at how far she's come. Kind of proud of her, of like all she's accomplished. So Black Widow's a given. Um, I'm gonna say there's a lot of characters over here. Wow, yeah, there's so much of my runaways. I feel so bad for kicking out half my runaways. I love my runaways. I don't want to kick all y'all out. Y'all are cool. I love the runaways. Enchantress is interesting. I want to come back to that. Actually, y'all, I need to give myself a minute. We have cleared through. Hey, I can't go on a break just yet. I haven't put Loki up in the will be there list. I haven't put Loki up there. I'm sorry, Loki. I did not mean to disrespect you. You are already here. You're already here. You are already here. I'd be very surprised if you're not here. You need to go up here where you belong because people would kill if you are not in this game. And I think you're base roster. You're also one of those interesting characters that have never been in a fighting game before. You're one of those interesting Marvel characters that has never been in a fighting game. Oh right, I didn't do Thor yet. I said beta. We went to Beta Ray Bill directly under. I'll love it. Um. Okay, y'all. So, y'all, I gotta give my throat a quick. What? Wait. What? Oh, that's weird. I don't know what happened. Either or, y'all. I gotta give my throat a break. We're gonna come back to this in like a few minutes. Like a few minutes. So I'm gonna go on a quick break. Thank you all for sticking around, and I will be right back. Later, friends. I'll be back. We are live and we are back. What is up, everybody? How we doing? We doing good? I hope we're doing good. I hope you're doing good. I'm doing good. I won't lie to y'all. This is a long roster video, but I'm gonna break it down bit by bit, piece by piece. So let's hop back in. Let's see who else we got. See who else we got left on this roster right here. And then it doesn't work. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now you're back to working. So last we left off, we were going through our base roster, and there are a few different characters that I said should definitely be on this list, and there's some characters that definitely should not be on this. One of the characters that I think very well should be here, because I was thinking, if we got four Fantastic Four, four X-Men, two wild card picks, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna switch it up just for y'all. I'm gonna switch it up. Howard is already here, is our wild card pick. Guardians, it's Star Lord, Rocket Group, Gamora's DLC. Let me see, because this is what I'm thinking. I was thinking about this earlier of this list. I was thinking about this earlier. For X-Men, we got Cyclops, we got Gambit, we got Wolverine. We need Mags. I'm surprised I haven't put Mags up on the list yet. I haven't put Mags up on the list. Magneto will be in this game. They know how popular he is. He's a hugely popular character. One of the biggest characters is Mags. So Mags needs to be right here in the top of my list right here. I'm gonna put Mags right up top. Mags is gonna go right over here. Yes, I put Howard the Duck over in my needs to be here list because he needs to be here. Mags, and we need some more X-Men. I don't know if I want to put Jean Grey. I'm gonna put no for Ghost Rider, no for Reaper. I'm gonna say, hear me out, because we're not gonna do this whole list. We're just gonna do like a make sure a nice solid amount. We're not gonna do this whole list. The characters, She-Hulk. She-Hulk is a need to be here character. She-Hulk has need to be here character since the beginning. She-Hulk deserves to be here. She is my She-Hulk. If you're watching, by the way, Chris, if you're still watching this, we just tap back in. If anybody else is out there still watching this, we literally just tap back in. Um, I take a minute to come back, and now we are here, and we are putting She-Hulk up where she belongs in base roster because she deserves to be in base roster. I'd be very surprised if they find a way to skip She-Hulk. I don't think she's going to be DLC either. So She-Hulk is going to be going right up here, join up your brother, cousin in base. So this base roster is looking pretty chunky. Spider-Man, Cap, Wolverine, Blade, Daredevil, Cyclops, Captain Marvel, Doctor Doom, Doctor Strange, Thanos, because of course, Deadpool, Storm, Hulk, Venom, Dazzler, The Thing, Miss Fantastic Four, Green Goblin, Ghost Rider, Rocket Groot, Gambit, Moon Knight, Iron Man, Black Widow, Loki, Howard the Duck, Magneto, She-Hulk. We need some more villains. We don't got enough villains. I put Daredevil up here. I put Blade up here because yeah. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna switch it out. I'm gonna put Nightcrawler in a given. I'm gonna put Nightcrawler in given. Because now we have Storm, Wolverine, Cyclops, Magneto, Storm, Wolverine, Cyclops, Magneto, Gambit, Nightcrawler, 6 X-Men. Perfect. That's actually perfect. I mean, there's a few characters. There are also some more characters that I think we'll definitely see at some point. Crimson Dynamo, no. Damon Hellstorm, no. I think we'll see it in Human. I think we'll see it in Human. I know people are 50-50 on the Inhumans. Jessica Jones is a no. Joe Fixit is a no. Jolt is a no. Juggernaut is a DLC character, although Juggernaut very well could be. Juggernaut also very well could not be. Juggernaut could go either or. Juggernaut can go both ways. So I'm going to put Juggernaut under DLC. I see some people that are clamoring for Sentinel. I know there are people that clamoring for Sentinel. Pavitra Pucker, Spider-Man India. I know how to feel about you. I know that we love you. Y'all that you are reading this and looking at this and like, oh wow, they're gonna put this character and this character. Let me tell y'all, the Spider-Verse people, they're cool. They're That's a whole conversation for another day about the Spider-Verse people, because we can go on all day about the Spider-Verse people. Kate Bishop is gonna be in here instead of Hawkeye. This is my personal list. This is my already here. This game has got a lot, and if I know Arxis, and if I know how they like to do some characters, then it makes perfect sense. Yep. So we got Black Widow, Kate. Um, who are we gonna put in no? Bastion. Bastion's one of my favorite villains, but I don't see him here. Bengal, no. Clea's such a tough one. Hawkeye is a maybe. I put Kate in my base because I think they could do a lot. They could do a lot more with Kate, I think, than Clint base roster, because Clint's been in so many of the games right now. And while they made him like, gave him like a mix of his Ronin stuff in Rivals, I think Clint's our maybe. Clint is our maybe pick. Lady Deathstrike's a no. Yeah, Lady Deathstrike's a no. Jennifer Kale, no. Jigsaw, no. Gamora DLC. I'm calling it right now. Gamora's our DLC pick. And it doesn't matter the order, but if Gamora is DLC pick one, if Gamora goes right under DLC pick one, I think all the Guardians are going to be DLC. All the rest of the Guardians. So Gamora is not going to be base roster. Gamora's not going to be base. Um, there's so many. I thought I cleared through the majority of it. Doc Ock. It was a tough choice. It was a tough choice. Doc Ock would be my go-to pick, like out the gate, but I think it's Norman's time. Like I mentioned earlier in like the beginning of the roster video, I think it's Norman's time. I think it's time for Norman, and Norman's gonna go right over here under. Sorry, Otto's gonna go right under villains, because it is indeed time for Doc Ock. It is time for the Doctor to be DLC. I don't know if he's gonna be base, because the only reason why I'm saying Doc Ock isn't base is because Green Goblin's basically, you know, hinted at throughout this thing that he's gonna be a villain. Just all the hints to Green Goblin in this game. Um, yeah, this is crazy. I'm going with, instead of the Fantastic Four being DLC, I'm saying that the Guardians are going to be DLC. I'm going to say, I don't think Mantis will be, though. Not Mantis, the original set. Um, yes, that means Gamora Drax DLC. This is shaping up to be an interesting DLC pack. Um, Korg is a no. Korg was a no when I did my list yesterday for a good reason. Lady Ann, no. Iceman is a vintage Marvel pick. There are fans out there that if I were to put Iceman into no, then they would go into mass hysteria. I'm not going to put Iceman in no. However, I'm going to put Iceman in DLC. I'm going to put Iceman in DLC. Iceman just fits like a DLC. He's a maybe. He is a maybe. He is very much so a maybe. There's a lot more characters. We have not cleared this whole thing. So tell you what, guys, I gotta go really quickly. I got something cooking up. I'll be right back.